I'd like to show you today how you can really easily automate the entire mortgage application process without using a single line of code. And this is, of course, all possible thanks to ABBYY Vantage and skills available in our ABBYY Marketplace, like Bill mentioned. An entire Vantage ecosystem is basically driven by our skills. There are already over 30 pre-trained skills that enable you to process your documents out of the box. There are also the framework skills, where ABBYY has basically set up fields, business rules, but still those might need a bit more training done on your sample of documents to work perfectly. Finally, you can create your own skills within your tenant. Document skills for document extraction, classification, and of course, process skills to enhance the end-to-end workflow of document processing with all the available activities. If we think about the mortgage processing, we have already pre-trained skills that help us to do that. So we have the W-2 form, we have the loan application, bank statement, and of course all the connectors that enable us to integrate to any platform that you already have. But let's have a look at our example. So very often in the mortgage application process, the user sends the one scanned PDF with different document types in it. So we have the W-2 form, we have the loan application, and we have the bank statement. Of course, for all those document types, you can already find available skills on the marketplace. In our example, let me use the demo app to process this document. So as you can see, I am just choosing the document, which the user can, of course, send through email, mobile, shared folder. So as you can see, we have the documents that I will be dropping to the demo app. We have the W-2 form in it. It's the same PDF that we have just seen with loan application and bank statement. I drop the file and I select the mortgage processing skill that I have built just in a few seconds. And I will, of course, show you in a second how to do that. Our Vantage, our demo app is just an example here. It can be any automation platform, it can be API or any input that we want to. What Vantage is doing right now in the background is executing different activities within a process skill I've designed using ABBYY Vantage. It's pre-processing the PDF, it is classifying different document types, and of course, it is applying the skill that it's the right one to extract the information from those documents. And within the seconds, I'm able to also review the document and results of the extraction using the review client I have set up in the process skill. Now, as I said, all this process can be really easily integrated thanks to the connectors and API that we have available within Vantage. So as I mentioned, what Vantage has done is process the document and applied all the available skills we already have on the marketplace to process this document. So we have the W-2 form, the loan application, and the bank statement. The fields, as you can see, I can review all the information that was extracted, review all the business rules that are there without me having to do anything about it. And of course, whenever I'm ready, I can reject or complete the task. So this is what our user would do in the whole process. Now, how is it done? So of course, I have created the process skill, as I mentioned, to enhance all the process of processing this document. From the input, as you can see, we can select any of the available sources here. We have the shared folder. We can really easily set up the email just by selecting some really easy fields in it. We can use the connectors, API, you name it, basically. And of course, if this is one PDF that I've been processing with different document types in it, I can use the assembly activity and choose all the document skills that already exist in the marketplace to deal with those. As you can see, it's as easy as just selecting the right skill from the list. Now, in our case, the document went directly to review, but I'm able to set up the conditions. I can also send a notification to a third-party system using the custom activity before actually sending all the data to the output, and everything within the same transaction. Again, within the output, I'm able to download the JSON file with all the data about the documents or only the values of the field, but I can also send it to any system using API, using our export activity. Now, that gives me a great way to enhance all the process within one single transaction. And of course, thanks to Vantage Skill Monitor, I'm able to review all the transactions within the skill, see the throughput, queue, and take actions correspondingly on the results of the skill. So as you have seen in those few minutes, we have been able to build a mortgage application process without a single line of code using pre-trained skills from the ABBYY Marketplace and of course the skill designer for process skills within ABBYY Vantage. It cannot be any easier.